guys requested the head cam footage. Sorry if I have my phone in my hand, it's because I'm watching you guys watching me. So here we have obviously the coupe, which if you guys haven't seen the reveal video, even though you're seeing it now, check it out in the top right hand corner of the screen. I did a little bit of work since that video. Took the seats out because those were absolutely hideous, and obviously I'm going to be working on the actual chassis floor of the car a little bit right now. Gave her a quick wash, you know, just, I mean, it's still drying, so I mean, it definitely already looks better. The car was super dirty before. I'm not saying the paint by any means, like condition wise, is good, because it definitely needs work, but as far as just cleaning it up, it looks definitely better. What else did I do? I put some of the trim pieces into the car that I had laying around that didn't come in the car. I had this little piece, put that on, and actually that's about it. Slid that boot on. But as you guys can see, we took out those nasty seats. So basically now I'm just gonna go ahead and clean out the whole car. I took all the garbage out, at least like the bigger paper and stuff like that. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and lay some POR on the actual chassis, just, you know, over there and stuff like that, where it's already been kind of fixed, and I will not be touching it again, just so no more rust starts forming. Also, since the last time you guys saw this thing, I did a little bit of cleanup in the engine bay as we keep walking around this thing. I just ripped out a bunch of the wires that really didn't need to be there. Battery's out too, because that needs to be replaced. These wires here, I guess, are for the fan. It's on a thermostat, it's on a relay. I'm probably gonna just ditch these fans just because, I don't know, I'm not really a fan of the red, and I have this GK Tech clutch fan, which I'm probably just gonna run. I replaced my Spectre pod filter that was on there with a K&N one. I'm actually getting the new ECU, at least the proper ECU for this thing today. It does run, it has an automatic KA ECU on it right now. It is obviously manual, it was swapped. He's bringing me a manual ECU, so this will basically fix the high idle issue, at least it should. Also getting the rear bumper for it today, so that'll be nice to have that back on. Still looking for exhaust. I want something quiet, might just go ahead and make one my own. I know I have blast pipes on mine, but just for this kind of car, I want it to be kind of clean, subtle. Dual cannons, probably not the best, you know, route. I definitely want to do something with this before it starts to just rust again. Now, if you guys don't know what POR is, it's called paint over rust. That's basically what POR stands for. POR 15, this is exactly what I'm using here. There's no need to remove rust before applying. It says it right on the tin. The original and the best. I do agree, this is some really legit stuff. Use it at work all the time for chassis and stuff like that. So first side done. So I'm basically just going to take this into work one of these days, patch up everything from the underside, probably a couple things from, you know, on top here, you know, grind out whatever I need to grind out. Oh no. Okay, well, I guess it does not work anymore. Had it working last night, not sure what changed. Also, check out the tint that was on the back window. Like, this is not, I can reuse this. This is actually going to be for sale on throttle.com. Link in the description. Just kidding, that's not going to be for sale. So I guess main reason why I believe the hatch or the trunk wasn't opening was because I don't have the spring that goes in between the trunk and the chassis to pop it up. If any of you guys have that whole spring assembly, let me know. Would love to buy that off you. I started to piece the actual bumper and fender together, so it actually looks like it's connected to something. Really want to do a Sylvia front end conversion to this thing. If any of you guys have one for cheap, obviously preferably, I'm, you know, willing to trade. If it's black, even better. If not, no biggie, because I'm probably going to be, you know, painting it regardless or doing something to it. Any of you guys have headliner or any of the pieces that you guys see I'm missing, the quarter window pieces there. Okay, got a seat here. Oh, gosh. Oh, right, there we are. Right, oh wait, yep, there she be. Okay, now we're gonna tighten those, and we got a seat. Telling me that doesn't look 10 times cleaner already, you know what I mean? Just a nice clean OEM seat. Obviously we still have no carpet, just gloss over that just temporarily, but nice black floor regardless. And then once we get that side to dry fully, we'll put the driver's seat back in. We'll really still, the only reason I like that wheel, if it wasn't red on the top and bottom, you know what I mean? It's a nice wheel, like other than that, Grants make really solid steering wheels. Probably just toss like an OEM, you know, shift knob or something on there. We'll see. Not too big of a fan of that one. By the way, this is all being shot on the GoPro, so if anyone asks, GoPro. I would show you, but obviously I can't now because the trunk won't open. So basically the fuel pump wasn't even bolted in, just kind of just chilling, just floating around in there, so that was good. There's also no O-ring, so I need to get me an O-ring. Luckily I had 2 or 3 screws to actually bolt the fuel pump back down to the tank. This car is also not running a fuel filter, I realize, so that's also a good thing. That's sarcasm. We definitely want to get ourselves a new fuel filter. Not really sure why there isn't one. There's also no clamp on that. I believe it's the return hose, but still. Also, there is, let's see, there's a couple other things that I was like, what in the world? But, you know. So 240, you're going to find those things. Most of them are, you know, unless they've been untouched. In the next video, you guys will see this thing running. Should have an ECU by then. Also, the rear bumper should be on. I might include that in the video, but definitely stay tuned, guys. Subscribe if you're not, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So I figured I'd share this website with you guys. I just came across it not too long ago. It's actually called throttle.com. I will have the link in the description for you guys to check it out if you choose to sign up. Basically, it is a, right here, it says the search engine and marketplace for auto enthusiasts. Basically what it does, it basically collaborates. I'll show you guys here in a second. It's 194, I believe it's 194 different forums, or sites I should say in general, right there, 194 different sites. And it basically collaborates all their parts for sale onto one website. So you can go ahead and buy stuff. You can also sell your own stuff. Here you guys can see, you know, you see show all, cars only, wheels only, parts only. It's a really easy website to get, you know, around and kind of figure out how to use it. Super straightforward. Like I said, link in the description. I figured I'd just share it with you guys because I'm always on the hunt for parts, and just looking at tens of, 10, 20 different websites just to find what you're looking for is kind of a pain. So right here, you guys have every single website. Seems to be a pretty new thing. So yeah, definitely check them out, guys.